and then very much have your questions, our questions, and prepared list set up. I'll let each individual, you can introduce yourself as you speak. But we have a mix of folks from advertisers, agencies, and publishers all here. So a lot of different perspectives on online video. And what we're trying to do is just get at the heart of what's going on, what's effective, what's not effective, and how all of you as advertisers, from our perspective, can benefit. And also get your questions and your thoughts about what's working and what's not working and what you'd like to know. So very simple and straightforward introduction. And why don't we go ahead and start kicking off with you? And you want to come up here? Who wants to do it? And can you cue up the cue up the slides. One more thing, when our presentations are over, we're going to have Q&A. Originally, we hoped to have the SMS system working, but that isn't working, so you just have to come up to the mics and answer questions there. So our first person talking is Greg Fisher, who runs, is James Miner, the wrong order here on the slide, who runs ESPN Star Sports. So, there you go.
Okay, great. Anyone who's sitting in back, we really don't bite. You can come forward, it'll be easier to ask questions. I think the presentations are going to be good enough that you actually will want to stay, so don't be afraid to come up front. So what I'm going to talk to you about today is an actual broadband sports product. And for anyone who's attempting to do streaming video on the internet, when you think about a regional product that streams high-resolution content, you realize that there will be technical, commercial, and all sorts of things that you'll need to address. So we're looking at a product that will actually bring sports into the Singapore market on July 1st. It will have thousands of hours of sports content, which has to be encoded. We have multiple encoding technologies. We're using a lot of different forms of XML. But most importantly, we're looking at ways in which you can engage your audience with long and short form content that keeps them coming back, that makes them feel that the service that they get is worth advocating to their friends and family. And it integrates content with social media, with great community tools and data. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. So moving right along, strong visuals, intuitive navigation. We want to make sure that the platform engages users from the home page. They're able to see and understand what is being offered and get a rich visual experience that makes them want to engage more, to discover, to explore, and to find the sports that they're looking for. And importantly, being able to sort and organize by the ways in which people think. I'm looking for tennis, I want to watch the French Open, I want to see Nadal lose in the semifinals. Whatever it may be, the user has to be able to move around without seeing a lot of complicated technology or long TV listings. It has to be a visual and engaging experience. So when you're looking at streaming content, remember, don't make the content a small little window. Try and use as much high quality as you can use, and then reduce some of the bandwidths for markets like Indonesia, where it's very difficult to get anything over a 256 bandwidth. Now the same is true when you do video advertising. You could look at a small little Visa ad and try and figure out how to get the highest quality. We're trying to do that with both the main content, the supporting content, and every other aspect of the interface. But when you look at it, which you can see better than I can, it's the integration of great content with a sense of community. So we're purposely putting in a community tool where users can log into Facebook and keep that community present while they're watching their video. Then they can see the scores. So if you're betting on this game, you can see the scores of 2 other games, which is what guys do when they're watching sports. So we know that that integration of great content, community, and relevant data differentiates the current broadcast experience from what you can do online. And as long as you try and provide good quality content to the end user, they will prefer and advocate what you design and build. So really, simple points. The strategies change so fast that what we wrote as our strategy and our technology 3 months ago for this product is outdated. I can't stress that enough. Be flexible. Understand when you have a great creative message that it will arrive in forms other than what you planned when you started. Understand that your competitors change every day, and so you need to pay attention to what's happening. Be user-friendly, be engaging, and be safe, whether it be a video ad or a streaming media service or anything. Make sure that you've thought about what happens when there is volcanic ash, when the internet decides to go down. What will your user experience look like in the case of an unforeseen problem? So plan ahead. These are your customers.